A young person says, I feel like people are watching me. Another says, I hear things other people don't. And another one says, I don't understand people. I avoid social situations and I feel different from everyone else. Now, here is the difficult question. What is going on? Is this autism, anxiety, trauma, psychosis, or more than one thing at the same time? I'm a psychiatrist, and in this video, I want to talk about something that can be really confusing. Autism and psychosis can sometimes look similar from the outside, but they are not the same thing. And when we misunderstand the difference, people can either be overlabeled, undersupported, or simply not believed. Autism is a way a person's brain develops. It usually starts early in life, even if it is only recognized much later. It can affect communication, friendships, routines, sensory experiences, interests, and how someone handles change. Psychosis is different. Psychosis usually means a person is experiencing reality in a way that others around them do not share. For example, hearing voices others cannot hear, feeling intensely watched or followed, or believing ordinary events have a hidden personal meaning. And of course, there are other examples as well. But real life is messy, and the line is not always obvious. An individual with autism may avoid eye contact, speak in a way others find unusual, prefer being alone, or find it hard to explain what they are feeling. Someone going through psychosis may also become more withdrawn, suspicious, anxious, or difficult to understand. A teenager with autism might say, everyone is looking at me because they have been bullied, judged, or overwhelmed in social situations for years. Another person might say the same words because they truly believe people are watching them or plotting against them. The sentence may be the same, but the meaning underneath may be completely different. So that is why the story matters. One of the most helpful questions is, has this always been part of the person's life, or is this a big change? Autism is usually there from early on. There may have been signs in childhood, finding social situations confusing, being very sensitive to sound or light, needing routine, struggling with change, having intense interests, or feeling different from other children. Psychosis, on the other hand, often involves a noticeable shift. Someone may become much more frightened than before, much more suspicious, more confused, more distressed by voices or beliefs, or start acting in a way that feels very different from their usual self. But we also have to be careful not to make it too simple. Individuals with autism can experience psychosis, and people with psychosis may also have autism. So the answer is not they have autism, so it cannot be psychosis. And it is not they sound unusual, so it must be psychosis. Both mistakes can hurt people. If we call autism psychosis too quickly, we may misunderstand someone's communication style, sensory experiences, literal thinking, or lifelong social differences. That can lead to fear, stigma, and the wrong kind of help. But if we dismiss everything as just autism, we may miss someone who is becoming very frightened, hearing voices, feeling unsafe, or losing touch with reality, and who needs support really early. So, how can we think about this? Instead of jumping straight to a label, slow down and ask what the person means. If someone says, the lights are attacking me, they might mean the lights are painfully bright and overwhelming. That is very different from believing the lights are being controlled by someone to send them messages. If someone says, everyone hates me, they might mean they feel rejected, anxious, or bullied. Now, that is different from being completely convinced that strangers are secretly plotting against them. The words can overlap, the meaning can be very different. So, ask gentle questions. When did this start? Does it happen when they are stressed, tired, overwhelmed, or in noisy places? Is this something they have always experienced, or is it new? Are they frightened by it? Do they feel in control? Are they sleeping? Has their behavior changed? Are they able to do ordinary things like school, work, eating, washing, or seeing people they trust? These questions are not about interrogating someone, they are about understanding them. And if the person has autism, it helps to be extra clear and literal. Vague questions like, "Are you hearing voices?" can be confusing. Some people may say yes because they have a busy inner voice, intrusive thoughts, memories, or very vivid imagination. Others may mean they hear a voice as if someone is actually speaking to them from outside their head. Those are not the same thing. So we need to ask with kindness and patience, not panic. So, what should families, friends, teachers, and individuals with autism take from this? First, do not panic every time someone with autism describes an unusual experience. Ask what they mean. Ask what it feels like. Ask what makes it better or worse. Secondly, do not ignore serious changes. If someone becomes much more withdrawn, frightened, suspicious, confused, unable to sleep, distressed by voices, or convinced that people are trying to harm them, they deserve proper mental health support. And third, remember that the goal is not to force someone into a box. The goal is to understand what is happening for that person. Autism can shape how someone experiences the world. Psychosis can change how someone interprets reality. Sometimes they overlap, sometimes they are mistaken for each other, and sometimes both are present. The safest approach is curiosity, not assumptions. Now, please seek help from your doctor or mental health professional if you believe you have any of these difficulties. Please subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed today's video, the more subscribers I have, the more YouTube gives me the ability to make more creative videos. Like it, share it, tell it. Tell it to all the people you know. And thank you for watching.